What's going on, guys and gals? My name's Sean, and if you landed here, you're watching Scar My Guitar. What's going on, everybody? It's good to see you back. Now, look, every now and then, one of my good subscribers, that's also a good friend of mine, will do something nice for this channel. Now, you guys don't know him like I do, but his name's Dave, and he goes by the worstest guitar player in the world in the comments. Dave's a really special guy. He's done a lot of stuff for this channel. And right now, Dave's gonna need some prayers because his wife Peggy's in the hospital. And to Peggy, if you're watching this and you understand me, we love you, girl. She ain't been in there long, and we're hoping to get her out just as quick. But before she went in, Dave sent me a guitar so I could hook it up, pass it on to one of you guys. Now, what he sent me is pretty bad. It's not really worth fixing what's there, but it's definitely worth taking the bones of it, turn it into something killer. Now, I don't know if I can make it killer or not, but I'm dang sure willing to give it a try. And what I'm talking about is this. This is an Epiphone Les Paul Special. It's got some single coil P90s in it right now, but we're gonna throw something a little better than that in this thing. It's missing a bunch of frets. It's pretty beat up and wore out, but it does have a really nice set of locking tuners on it. It's got a nice body. It's mahogany. It's got a few other things we can use, like that neck plate, that back plate. We're definitely going to use these tuners. But I've examined this neck really good, and it's just not worth saving, even though I have the know-how to do it. It's just not worth the work it would require to do it. Now, hang on just a dang minute. Sean, I come here to watch you fix stuff like that. Bro, look. We only fix it if it's worth fixing. Yeah, there's no way I'm going out in the garage and fixing that when I can just go on Amazon and buy something like this to replace it. Yeah, I got this guitar neck on Amazon. Real rosewood fretboard. That's got some nice frets on it. It's supposed to be a bone nut. It's got a nice walnut veneer. Gibson shape. How they got away with that, I have no idea. No scarf joint. Solid mahogany neck. With binding and trapezoid inlays. Did I mention real rosewood fretboard? Yeah, that was under 50 bucks. I can't make that for 50 bucks, and I'm not gonna try. Now, there's a bunch of things about these guitars that can be made better, in my mind. Now, you might like that Tune-O-Matic bridge. You might like the neck angle all kicked up out of that pocket like that, but I don't. Sean, you need that brake angle on that neck. You gotta have it. It's the only way that Tune-O-Matic bridge is gonna work. Yeah, I know. And it's also gonna jack my pickups up because now they're at a slant. Now my pickups don't sit flat. I hate that. I mean, the neck brake angle's good. We can leave that there. But as far as it needing to be in the neck pocket too, all we gotta do is eliminate that stupid bridge right there that you can't really down tune. Yeah, you ever tried down tuning one of those real good? It'll pop right out of the saddle. And if you down tune it too much, the tailpiece will start rattling. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of that. We're gonna fix a few things, but they ain't gonna fix themselves. So that's gonna be enough lip flapping. Let's make it happen. I always take this off first, because if the switch works good, might as well use it. Looks like it's been rigged to stay on, so maybe not. Yeah, we'll put a new switch in there. Let's go ahead and take this fine specimen of a neck off. Does Epiphone do the hole in the neck? They do. They do have the hole, but it's not a big one. It fits pretty good. You see that? No wiggle. Nice. So the stock neck does fit it good. Let's see if our neck from Amazon fits this thing. It's a little wonky there, don't it? What? Yeah, that's gonna be a beautiful fit right there. Shoot, yeah. That's gonna be nice right there, boy. Alright, let's get the tuners off the other one, put them on this one. For anybody that thinks me using a drill is out of the ordinary or wrong, go watch any guitar factory. They do the same exact thing. Every one of them, all across America, all across Asia, all across the world, use drills to do this. Pretty simple little operation. I mean, you can sit there and do that by hand all you want, but I'll keep doing it with a drill. I do this every single day. This thing's had a few tuner changes, obviously. There you go. Let's pull these knobs off. There's some little rubber thing under here. I don't know what this is. But, that won't be going back on there. Yeah, I don't know where that came from or what it is, but we're going to lose it on the rebuild. Now, these are Seymour Duncans. We're going to put a little something newer in it. Something a little more less polish. Let's see what model these are anyway. Wow, look how ugly they are for being in there so long. The SBH 901B BRG. Well, that's what we're working with. You guys tell me what these are. And there's the neck. Tell me what it is. Put it in the comments. Let's get this stuff out of here. What you got in here? All the same stuff you'd see in any old cheap guitar. Epiphone's no different. So we're not going to be putting this stuff back in there. The switch is just really ugly and the tip don't fit it right, so just cut all this stuff off. See if these guys will come right out now. Yep, easy peasy. Here we go. Everybody here? Your OCD kicking up? Yep, got a little tear out. I knew we would. I'm going to flatten the neck pocket out. We're going to get rid of that stupid slant. Yeah, we're going to get a good wood-to-wood contact and no slant now. Put some glue down in here. Dang. Falling apart now.
You must be trying to mess with people's OCD today.
Absolutely. I love messing with people's OCD today. Now, I don't know how much of this got filmed because Cathy was daydreaming on the camera button.
Hey, I know you think I'm perfect and everything, but this is what you got.
Well, I'm glad I at least got that. But this is what we got, we working with. Let's move on. Cool. Yeah, that's what we want right there. Nice.
You're getting pretty good at that.
You think so? Done it enough times, huh? For the neck, we're going to throw a little tongue oil on here. I've already sanded it down real good. Just throw some of that in there. What we don't use, we can always pour back. Makes me laugh when I hear guys saying that don't look like mahogany because it's so light, because they're so used to seeing it like this. It's just funny, man. Wood changes color when you finish it. Don't just change color, it does all kind of crazy things. Now I know some of you guys are going to say, oh, why didn't you put scarred on it, blah blah blah. Because whoever gets this guitar is going to put his thing on it, not me. Wow, that looks killer, man. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Wow, that looks killer, huh? Yeah, that looks pretty good. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's real rosewood. If you flip it over, you can see it on the back too. And then the grain is the same. See that? It's nice and light right now, ain't it? Somebody's going, oh, that ain't rosewood. It could be Palo Ferro, but I doubt it. Palo Ferro usually don't have them big lines in it like that. But I don't know. Maybe it does. Wood's a funny thing. I mean, I think we got something to work with, dude. That neck looks killer. I can't believe how cheap it was. That's what blows my mind. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's cheap and good. Alright, I'm going to show you how to wire these humbuckers up completely. You pay attention. You'll learn an easy way to do it. This is the audio taper. We're taking this one and we're going to ground it to the back of the pot here. With a whole bunch of other stuff, but that's going to come later. Now this is our output and this is our input. This is our tone pot. Same thing. That's our ground. That's our output. We're not putting anything into it. It's just coming out of it. You'll hold her down to 5,000. Awesome, man. Now what I want to do is, I want to put this through here, and this is going to ground onto the back of the pot. While we're at it, we're going to add a few wires under that. Just going to tap this in here real quick. And we're going to need one for our output. And that's our tone capacitor wired right there. Now this is the volume pot. Remember, that's our ground. We need to ground this to the back of the pot. This goes to the output jack. This is the hot for it. It goes to the output of the volume pot. Then our other ground for the output jack's just going to go right over here with all the rest of them. Clean him up a little. I'm always liking to be nice and tight. Now remember the output I made for the tone pot? It's right here. It's going to go right here. This is going to the switch. This is going to the hot of the switch and the ground of the switch. This is the input. I'm going to ground these two together. Put it right in here. Just touch him up right here real quick. And we'll just ground this to the back of the rest of this stuff. Now this ground goes to the switch. Now this is the ground for the pickups. And then last but certainly not least, the pickups. And then the output on the switch goes to the input with the tone on the volume pot. Now, I don't know what to say about this one, except all the hard stuff's done. Yeah, it's pretty fat, dude. Let's hear it. Turn it up some. You know I'm about to hit this A riff. Yeah, this guy sounds good, man. It's kind of hard to play. It's real slinky. Yeah, real slinky. Yeah, let's try the middle. Oh man, syrup for days. Wow. All right, let's try the neck. Bro, look, why haven't you snagged you some cheap guitar from somewhere and tried to upgrade it yet? Now, I'm thinking most of you guys probably already have grabbed some cheap guitar, some guitar kit. You messed around with something if you're over here on this channel for sure. There's nothing I love more than grabbing some old trashy guitar and turn it into something totally awesome. And for me, it don't matter where I get the parts from, if I make them, if I find them somewhere cheap, because in the end, we usually end up with a pretty good guitar. Not always, but most of the time. Now, I got something special planned for that guitar right there. I'll talk about it tonight in the live video. Hope to see you there. And I'm gonna be playing that guitar all night tonight. As long as we're live, 10 p.m. Eastern, tonight, May 4th. Yep, we're gonna be live, 10 p.m. Eastern. Put it down there in the comments what you think this thing turned out like, man. Is that pretty cool or what? I know you guys have seen that burn trick before, but probably not the stain. And this neck, it's just totally awesome. I mean, for the price, can't go wrong. Now, that was not a bone nut, but I put one on it. Beauty, huh? I love this thing. It's how Les Paul should be. Now, me and Cathy really appreciate you watching. And I hope to see you tonight in the live video. But until I do see you again, don't you touch my Scar guitar.